Chicago will go on offense to begin the game. They rush the visiting team officially in the white and the Predators in their black jerseys.
Guess what, Tom? You know what I feel, don't you?
Kickoff return for a touchdown, maybe.
I absolutely feel it today in my bones. It's going to happen.
Jay Taylor's kick fielded by Russell Shaw. Got a block. And finally knocked out of bounds.
And they're going to have a big day against this Orlando pass rush. Those three guys will be key.
Durazio, quick pass, partially deflected by McIntyre.
The other defensive specialist had a big game last week against Dallas, didn't he, Tom?
And Charlie Davidson and Khalil Carter stepped up too in that defensive secondary. Molden catches, knocked out of bounds at the 10-yard line by Shell. Bobby Scipio, the big and fast receiver. Third down, screen pass to Scipio, using his blockers, fighting inside the 5 and down to the 2-yard line where Lynn J. Shell finally stops it.
8 games with Chicago, 24 touchdown catches, has caught 7 touchdowns in the playoffs.
McMillan tries to run it in, scrambling ahead, stopped at the 1-foot line. Bob McMillan. Second down and goal, ball inside the 1-yard line.
And Durazio, a good runner too.
Go!
He'll keep it and score.
Well, that's his 4th rushing touchdown in the playoffs.
He told me, hey, I can kick him out of the game, but I'm not. What? He said I can kick 50 out of the game, but I'm not. So keep him under control.
Yeah, he was saying you keep him under control because they're going to throw Kareem Smith out if he does it again.
Yep. So they're trying to get him settled down. That pass incomplete.
3 good points you've made all playoffs.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's 1 per game. Short pass complete for about 5 yards.
Last week allowed Clint Alzell only 1 touchdown pass.
So obviously defense is the winning formula for the Predators, and there's pressure on Durazio, but he manages to complete it to Scipio because Greg White made a swipe at that football and he managed to hold on to it. He stumbled going into his drop, manages to get it to Russell Shaw, complete, unable to get to Durazio so far today though. No hits on Durazio, and there's a quick pass to the motion man Alfonso. That'll be a false start on Kareem Smith. First down. Nice snag over on the sideline. Was that Russell Shaw? Yes, it was. He's going to throw for this one. Looking. Chased from the pocket. There's a flag down, and Durazio takes a tough hit from James over on the sideline. Already 4 penalties against the rush. Stumble, Durazio covered back. The 20-yard line looked like one of his linemen might have stepped on his foot. They've converted their 2 previous third downs. Shaw goes one-on-one with McIntyre, gets free for the moment, but stepped out of bounds. Alfonso holds. And Franz boots it dead center. So Chicago gets the turnover, but can only manage a field goal. However, they've extended their lead. Chicago 10, Orlando nothing. Playing, coaching, knocked him down. He still had a smile.
He said, I was kind of crazy. I'd like to get hit.
Shaw's got a lane. And James and DeRubin.
Speaking of scoring opportunities, that was the guy right there, Mike Hohensee, who threw the very first pass in this league for a touchdown. Was a starting quarterback in Arena Bowl 1.
And it's been now Arena Bowl 20 since he has returned. Been very emotional all week long. Durazio off the back foot for the touchdown to Bowles.
Great throw by Matt Durazio. Go! Newt Rockney.
That's twice you've got Newt Rockney in today. Durazio hustled and again finds a man.
How strong Matt Durazio is.
Dennison Robinson latches onto it. Somehow wouldn't have been charged with a timeout had he left. Stumbling again, Durazio still manages to keep his balance and complete the pass. Meanwhile, Matt Durazio has hit 9 passes in a row. Here comes number 10.
Yeah, most of them off balance.
It is 10 in a row indeed, and that time it's Scipio, and 10 straight here. What percentage is that?
That's very good.
Molden wrestled down on the run by White. Durazio rolls, delivers, and it is intercepted.
Khalil Carter got his hand on it. I think he knocked it down.
Did he knock it down? Yeah, incomplete. And probably won't play in their first game on Saturday, but will the next.
And the Canadian win.
Third down, pass. D'Orazio caught for the touchdown by Scipio. Scipio gives him that good big target in the red zone.
He's got 3 timeouts, Tom. They get possession to open the second half. This is the most interesting part of the game for me, the end of these halves. Generally, these are close games. There's so much strategy. You sometimes
defense number 96, unevaded to the quarterback. 5-yard penalty remains, first down.
5-yard step off makes it 1st and 5, Chicago. D'Orazio looking 3 different ways and finally throws it into the stands.
Looking front side first. There it is.
Alfonso to the 20-yard line. First down, Chicago. Tackle by Shell and James. Saw Jay Gruden, who saw the formation and signals into his defense. They didn't have anybody there to cover Alfonso. Wrestled down by McIntyre and Rubin.
He said to him, "You've got to win your route."
D'Orazio double clutches, finds Alfonso his safety valve. It'll be enough for a first down just short of the 15-yard line.
So Orlando's really putting pressure on the quarterback a third week in a row.
Sidearm toss. Alfonso has been his favorite target on this drive, just short of the first down. Run out of bounds by McIntyre.
Is Bobby Scipio. See how Orlando's going to try to cover him.
D'Orazio for Scipio. Touchdown. How'd he hold on? Davidson and Shell sandwiched him, and somehow he held on to the football for the score. This is a 39-yard attempt to tie it.
What happens then?
Taylor. It's academic. That's a live football. There's a flag down. So a missed field goal attempt on the last play of the second half.
Yeah.
Barring
not so fast, my friend.
Barring a redo on the penalty.
Kick catch interference, violation of the 5-yard line rule. 5 yards from the end of the run, and will extend the period for 1 untimed down.
So Franz, this is a pretty dramatic turnaround when Orlando was kicking to try to tie it by halftime. This will be Franz from 51 yards. And this one is good. And caromed off the upright and through.
That has got to be deflating to Jay Gruden and the Orlando Predators, doesn't it?
Had a chance to tie it on their field goal attempt. The penalty gives Franz a chance, and Franz is able to boot it through from 51 yards. Jerseys on in his Chicago colors. Grieve decided not to come, to stay in San Jose. And
Look at this. Look at this. Oh. Right through the hands of DeJuan Alfonso, but Chicago recovers off the net.
Chicago with a chance to get some separation here.
Go. Set.
Scipio in motion. D'Orazio, quarterback draw, touchdown.
Oh, and a good block by John Moyer, too. I just heard the play call again. Why corner Frizzell on the corner route if he's open? No, that's taken away. Oh, boy. Is it ever.
Picked off. It'll be Robinson dancing in for the touchdown.
Fourth quarter numbers of Matt D'Orazio. He's been awfully good the first 3 quarters, but how about that? 16 touchdowns and 1 interception in the fourth quarter. Just been phenomenal in the clutch.
D'Orazio chased, able to throw it away. Had him by the jersey. Price. D'Orazio has hit 9 in a row. That penalty wiped out that last incompletion. There's one he missed as he overthrew Alfonso.
Did the quarterbacks get hit as hard then as they are getting hit hard now, as we see right now?
Harder, I think, a lot harder back then. But what a great game. The talent has picked up, and it's just fun to watch.
All right, Kurt, good to see you. Enjoy the game.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
All right, Tom.
All right, that's ruled a touchdown. Bobby Scipio, 31 yards.
Wow. Lynn J. Shell on Bobby Scipio.
D'Orazio chased from the pocket, scrambling, running, ducking his head, and advancing to the 3-yard line from there. work-dominated life as DeRazio throws it over Scipio's head.
Well, he's drawn a rough assignment, trying to slow down Bobby Scipio.
But it was really refreshing to hear him talk about
nice conversation.
his motivation for playing off the net.
How about that? A design play off the net to Mullen.
And he catches it for the score. Off the net, DeRazio to Mullen. That's arena football.
That is incredible. That is incredible. The ownership group there.
With Commissioner Baker. Alfonso! Why not give him one?
Let's give him 2 Iron Man of the Game awards. Alfonso right down the middle of the Orlando defense that has been so tough in these playoffs, particularly the last 2 weeks, but he's gutted them again.